Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joshua, and I'm currently here in the United States of America. My team and I have been able to assist a lot of students study in their dream country with good scholarships. Yeah. So if you are new here, kindly subscribe to this channel so that anytime I come live, you are going to be notified. And guys, what do you call it? This year we have dreams to achieve, and today's date is 30th, right? If I'm right, today is 30th, and 30 days have September, April, June, and November. So June is gonna be 30th. Tomorrow is 1st July. So by God's grace, we have been able to cover half of the year. So right now we are left with the other half of the year. So whatever be your yearly goals, we are done with half of the year. So right now we are left with another half, which is the next 6 months of 2024. So what has been your dream? Have you been able to achieve that dream? What is your dream? Is your dream to study in the US? Is your dream to study in Europe? What is your dream? And how far have you gone with that dream? Have you been able to achieve it? You plan to get admission with full scholarship. Was that dream achievable? If the dream that you had was not achievable, what are you doing right now? What are you doing to make that dream achievable? Yeah. So today I just decided to start with a motivational message because for me, I'm hoping that my dreams will come to pass by the end of the year. I was hoping to get 10,000 subscribers, and I was able to achieve that. So by the end of the year, I'm hoping to achieve 20,000 subscribers or even 30,000. And my dream is to make sure a lot of visa denials will be reduced, because per my research, I realized that if 100 students go to the visa interview every year, 80 to 85 of them are denied visa. Just only 15 or 20 of them will get their visa approved. Yeah. So in my capacity as JC Consult, where I've been able to come up with my travel agency and else, I've been able to set up a YouTube channel, and right now I have 10,000 subscribers. So 10,000 subscribers means that 10,000 people believe in the dream. 10,000 people believe in the dream, and they are willing to support it. And 10,000 people believe that their dream too will also come to pass. You understand? So we are done with 6 months. Right now we're heading to the other 6 months of the year. What is your dream? What do you want to achieve? What I'm doing, I come in life, is it helping you to shape your dream to come to pass? So our fingers are just crossed. So those who are yet to go for their visa interview, right now we have July and August. For those who are going for spring to go for their visa interview. So we are just hoping that dream, you study in the US, will come to pass. You get it? So we are pushing really, really hard to make that dream a reality. So guys, today we're gonna talk about how to build your self-confidence for your F1 visa interview. Yesterday I shared with you guys. I watched a video of the chief consular in Ghana, and there he was asked about documents for F1 visa interview or other tourist visa. So, and he made the point clear that most Ghanaians mostly going for GV lottery, tourist visa, and what students F1 visa or exchange, the exchange visa, which is J1 visa. These are the kind of visas most Ghanaians or most other African countries mostly go for. And all these visas, you need to go for an interview to prove them that you qualify or you deserve to be approved. You need to prove them wrong. How do you prove them wrong? How do you prove to the visa officer that you deserve that visa? The only way to prove them wrong is to train yourself on a mock interview. And that's exactly what we are doing today. So that's why I mostly say that if you come and you don't join the live stream for us to train you, then I don't see why you're supposed to be here. Because the only way you and the man said that they don't deal with this, they don't deal with documents. US embassy is not an embassy that deals with what documentation. No, 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 no. US embassy deals with what questions and your responses, questions and answers, questions and your responses. So if you're able to respond to questions so well, then you are going to what approve the visa, and that is what we are doing here. We are here to train ourselves to build our self-confidence so that when we get to the interview, and we are all human beings, you definitely shiver. You definitely shiver. You will be shivering a bit. We are human beings, and there's tension in the room. But if you're not able to build yourself well, my friend, you will get there and all the things you plan to say, you forget them because you did not prepare it adequately. Adequately. So today, when I go to church, I was there when my pastor said, I'll be praying over the offertory. I said, really? So the moment I said, really, I just remembered what I've been telling you guys that you need to train yourself. But this time with the offering prayers, I did not train myself for it. So immediately when they informed me, it was we are left like 10 minutes to take the offering. So the moment they said I'll be taking offering, I have to just rehearse my lines in my head. You understand? The prayer I was going to pray, I need to rehearse it. So I don't just go in front of the whole church and be making mistakes. So I remember, so I was rehearsing my lines. What am I going to pray? I'll say this. And when they give me the microphone, I did a very fantastic job. I prayed a good prayer. You understand? So I just remember the things I tell you guys that you need to come and train yourself to build your self-confidence. And that is exactly what we are doing. That's exactly what we're doing right now. Yeah, so guys, I think you need to always come here. I'm trying to share the live stream. So guys, just copy the link and share with other people, anybody that you think will be interested or preparing for our F1 visa interview. Whether F1 or whatever interview it is, you can just invite them. Just invite them. Share the link. Share the link. Alpha Hour, share the link. Share the link. So today's topic is how to build your self-confidence. How to build your self-confidence. And it's very simple. It's very, very simple to build your self-confidence. The only way you can build your self-confidence is to join a live session like this to train yourself. And that is the only way you can build your self-confidence. That is the only way you can build your self-confidence. Yeah, that's the only way. So the answer is just join mock interview. After this mock interview too, that's why I always ask you to put all the 16 questions in a pen and a paper. So even if after this live session, you can give the pen and the paper to anybody who is close to you to be asking you. I always advise that each day, if you are preparing for the interview, each day, make sure you are training yourself at least 10 times. At least 10 times a day. Let the person go ahead. Let the person go ahead. Let the person go ahead and be asking you the 16 questions and see how you are going to be responding. And if you're not responding according to exactly what you've written, that means you are not giving the right points. Yeah. So I don't know why today I woke up. I was trying to set up this live stream today, and I checked. Facebook said I violated their rules. I don't know which rules I've violated. I don't play any music. They said it's copyright. I've not copied anybody, man. I do my own stuff. JC Consult. I'm the only body with JC Consult, and the stuff I share on this on this live stream. I'm the only person who shares this information. I'm the only one who knows the minds of the visa officers. or knowing the mind of the visa officer is a copyright. I've copied the mental faculty of visa officers. So Facebook has, they said they will not allow me to do live. So I'm appealing. I'm appealing to them. They cannot stop me from doing life, man. They cannot stop me, bro. I'm doing good job. I'm changing lives. I'm making an impact. So you cannot who did I copy, man? Who did I copy, man? All right, so after this live session, I'm gonna fight with Facebook to get my live stream back. So today I'm on live on what? YouTube and Instagram. Yeah, let me check the Instagram. Oh, the Instagram is even deleted. But I hope I'm live on Instagram. I hope I'm live. Memory saver. Yeah, so guys, that's basically today's topic. The only way to train yourself to build your self-confidence is to what? Join mock interview. And that's exactly what we are doing today. So anybody who is ready, you can unmute yourself and let's start with the mock interview. With the mock interview. And that is why we are here, to build our self-confidence, self-confidence. Believe in yourself, you can make it. Believe in yourself, you can make it. You can get a visa. Let's train you to build your confidence, and I believe you can get the visa. All right, so anybody is ready, unmute yourself, and let's keep it rolling.
I'm in, sir.
What's your name?
Joseph Bayabwa.
Joseph Bayabwa. I think I responded to your message, right?
Yes.
Okay. You just said you were the one I interviewed first. You did not tell me what exactly you were looking. You were looking for. And ask you if you have subscribed. Maybe if you send a message, the first thing, have you subscribed? Because most of the questions you're about to ask me, all the answers are on my YouTube channel. And even if it's not on my YouTube channel, I'm about to give the answer. So subscribe. Okay. So that when I make it's gonna solve that question for you. Yes.
I've done that.
I hope you guys, all the 8 people on live, you have subscribed. If you're not subscribed, go and subscribe. Kindly subscribe right now so that anytime I'm coming live. So today I changed the date. So I think it's supposed to be 7 p.m. in Ghana, but I had to change it 4. One I've been close early from church, and there's this woman who has TZ. My Sunday TZ, I don't joke with it, so I have to go there to fix my TZ. Yes. So if I do it,
Sunday special,
it's gonna be here today. The last week, I was eating the TZ so fast. I said, why would I kill myself? So I just have to change the date, the time to like 4, and the 4 is gonna be 8 p.m. in Ghana, and I think it's not bad. I'm sure by now most of you guys have closed from church, closed work. If you want to work, it's closed from work, so we cannot have a full mock interview. All right, so Joseph, thank you for coming. Is your first time coming to Embassy?
Yes, I don't know. This will be my second time here today. I was here yesterday, so
what
today
brought
is the
you
second.
to Embassy for the first time?
I'm here to be interviewed for an F1 visa.
So no, please, excuse me. Did you hear my question? What brought you to the Embassy? He said, I asked if this is your first time coming to the Embassy, and he said no. And I'm asking, when did you come to the interview, and what kind of visa were you applying for?
Oh, okay. Let me be clear. Is it on this platform or the general embassy that you're talking about?
No, the embassy. The moment we start, I start asking a question, I'm the visa officer. So you are the visa interview, and that's how we are imagining. You understand?
All right. Okay. All right. So this is my second time, and the first time I came for an F1 visa interview, and unfortunately I was denied. I came with Central Michigan University, and unfortunately I was denied. Yes.
So what has changed about your application? What has changed?
This time I came with a new school, Washington University in St. Louis, and this time I've been offered a scholarship of $60,000 out of a total cost of attendance of $83,980.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yes.
Is that the only thing that has changed?
and then, okay, the second thing that has also changed is that at Central Michigan University, I applied for MBA in finance, but now I applied for Masters in accounting because this is an advancement on my bachelor's degree.
All right. So what are you going to do in the US? What are you going to do in the US? What are you going to do in the US? What are you going to do? Can you hear me, Joseph? Can you hear me? Joseph, can you hear me? Joseph, can you hear me, Joseph? Joseph, can you hear me? Oh, Joseph, it looks like his network was bad. Any other person, if you are ready, unmute yourself and let's keep it rolling. Any other person who is ready, you can unmute yourself and let's start with the mock interview. I'm seeing Owusu Japan and Kwesi. Aren't you guys ready for the mock interview?
Hello.
Yeah. Kwesi,
Yes, sir.
it looks like Joseph is back.
Yeah, in fact, it rained here and we have a very terrible network this evening. I'm struggling.
Sorry for that. All right, so if you can hear me, what are you going to
Yes.
do in the US?
I'm going to study my bachelor's degree.
People are asking how are they going to join the live? I'm posting a link in the comment section. Click on the link and it's gonna add you to the stage. Yeah, I just posted. So Lydia and Emmanuel, tap on that. I just posted the link in the comment section. Click on it and it's just tap on the link and it's gonna bring you here. Joseph, let's continue with the interview. What are you going to do in the US?
All right. Going to the US to pursue a master's degree at Washington University in St. Louis Olin School of Business. And this program will give me the requisite skill and knowledge to take the position as the chief accountant of the Mass Central Municipal Education Office, where will assist me in addressing current problems that we are facing, such as financial misapplication and financial mismanagement. And this course is also going to equip me to take the role as financial accountant in performing such roles such as financial reporting, bookkeeping, income tax compliance, and auditing. And so this course will really equip me to take up this position.
Why did you choose this university?
I chose I chose Washington University because it has a research center where students are given or are provided with cutting-edge research to assist finance and accounting students. I also chose this school because Professor Jeremy Bartholomew, who is an associate professor of accounting, I've spoken to him on 3 occasions, and I'm willing to tap into his expertise. His teaching area is financial statement and analysis, and so I believe that his expertise will equip me to take the position or get the required knowledge and skills to take the position as chief or chief accountant at Doma Central Municipal Education Officer. The next thing is also that the school has an experiential learning center where students have the opportunity to get a real hands-on practical experience at the Center of Learning. At the Experiential Learning Center, they say where theory meets practical. So it means at the end of the day, students are going to get hands-on practical experience. And also the center of the institute is also linked with about 135 organizations where students are sent to learn the real-time learning experience. Another thing is also that the school, the Olin Business School, is accredited by 3 most recognized business accredited organizations. That is Association to Accredited Collegiate School of Business, Association of Masters of Business Association, Masters of Business Association, and then European Quality Improvement System. And these 3 bodies ensures that the courses in the business schools are up to the international standards, and again they are taught by professors who are up to the or top-notch professors.
How many schools do you apply to?
I applied to 7 universities, and out of the 7 universities, I was denied on 2, and I had appointment for the other 5. That is, I applied to Washington University, as I'm talking about, Central Michigan University. I also applied to Hofstra University. I applied to Anna Maria College. I also applied to Northeastern University, and I also applied to Maryland University in College Park.
How did you hear about this? How did you hear about this school?
I heard about Washington University after joining a business webinar, and that business webinar, what they do is that all the participants who joined with their email are recommended with the top-notch business schools in the US. So I had a message from the school talking to me about their school and the level of their school, and so I took advantage of the richness of the programs and the professors who teach at the school, and so I took the advantage of that and I applied to the school. So I had an email from the school directly, and so I applied to that after attending the business webinar.
Why? Tell me about your program.
Masters of Accounting at Olin School of Business is an 18-month program. It has a total of 15 courses. That is 7 core courses, 7 elective courses, and 1 course from the Center of Experiential Learning, which makes it 15. It has a total credit of 33 credit hours. That is 16.5 for core courses and then 16.5 for
what will this program
the elective courses. A successful completion of this program will equip me with the knowledge and skills, and then of course practical experience to take the position as the chief accountant of Doma Central Municipal Education Office. And this role comes with some responsibilities, such as preparing financial report for financial statement analysis, bookkeeping, that is keeping records of financial transactions, and then income tax compliance, that is calculating the income tax owned by the institution, and also auditing to review whether the accounting records align with the general.
How did you secure a scholarship?
I had a scholarship of $50,000 out of the total cost of $83,980 after submitting a competitive application where I wrote 3 essays, submitted my CV, and also did a video interview. And so upon the review of my CV and the interview and the 3 essays, that was when I was awarded a scholarship of $60,000.
Who is taking care of your deficit?
the deficit of 22,880 is going to be taken care of partly by myself. After the $60,000, I've secured a loan of $15,986, which was offered by the school, and it will be paid after completion. So that takes care of the entire tuition fee. And
How
also,
do you plan to repay back the loan? How do you plan to repay back the loan?
I've done my own calculation with the loan officers, and after school, that is after the 18 months, I'll be paying $182.15 a month. And taking the position of the chief accountant, I'll be earning a monthly salary of between 8,000 and 9,000 Ghana cedis, and I'll be able to use part of that money to settle the loan interest.
Why not study in your home country, but you chose to study in the US?
My home country, Ghana, equally has good schools, but I chose to study in the US because universities in the US have good research. They have research facilities and experiential learning facilities, which give students cutting-edge research experience and then hands-on practical experience. Again, US is a multicultural state or a multicultural nation which accepts people from different backgrounds. One thing is also that certificates from universities in the US are recognized internationally. So there's no boundary to your certificate, and what it means is that you can also use it worldwide. So this is why I chose to study in the US.
Do you know anybody in the US?
No, please. I'll be the first person in my family to go to the US.
Are you married?
Yes, please. I'm married with 3 beautiful girls.
Okay, thank you for coming. So, guys, how do you
Thank
see Joseph interview? Any comments? Any suggestion? Did he do well? How was the interview? Kindly share your opinion. Or you can unmute yourself and share your opinion about Joseph's interview. Any other person to share?
Yes, hello, Joseph.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, so for me, I found some inconsistencies in your presentation.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, especially with your loan. You were saying you make a monthly payment of $180,000 a month.
Yeah. Yes. 182,000. Sorry, it's $182 rather, not thousand.
So because you'll be earning 8,000 cedis a month and you'll be paying
Yes.
182.
that is impossible. Yes.
Yes,
Thank you so
yes.
much. Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right.
Is there any other? So when somebody makes correction, you need to put it down so that
Yes.
tomorrow when you come, you don't
Okay.
make the same things.
But who hands free no year pin on the share yes me. Over me online studies be.
Yeah, so you say you did well. So for me, I am going to give you like 5 out of 10. I don't know if you have gone through the 16 questions and answers I told you about yesterday. I don't know if you've been able to go through or not. Have you been able to go through them?
Yes, I started yesterday. I've been going through. Yes, but I've gone through some of them.
I thought 16 questions isn't that much. Which was even right now, if you're in Ghana, it's 8 p.m. You went to church and by 1 you were back from church. So I was thinking you should have completed it because I think you were yesterday. I think yesterday was your first time.
Yes.
Yeah. At least you've improved. Yesterday I would have given you 3 out of 10. So today I'm
Okay.
giving you 5 out of 10 because at least you've improved a
Okay.
bit. But
All right.
me, I believe there's more room for improvement. Kindly
Right.
go through the 16 questions and answers.
Okay.
And with the
Right.
why this university, you spoke a lot. But I always say that if you are speaking a lot and there are no facts, you will be denied.
Okay.
I keep
Okay.
saying this yesterday, I said it, I'm saying today.
Mm.
It's not about just speaking. These
Okay.
officers want to hear facts. And the facts I've made into the questions, I'm not going to repeat it. Get all the questions on the 16 on my channel. Please go through it tomorrow. We are expecting you to speak the
All right.
facts we want to hear. How many
Okay.
schools? I know you applied to 7 schools. But bro, there's no time. These officers don't have time to listen to all the 7 schools.
All the yeah.
At least just either 3 or 4. It's fine.
Okay.
And take the
Okay.
3 out. Bro, there are a lot of people in the queue and you have just 2 or 3 minutes to finish. So
Okay.
even if we know naturally you did 7. Perfect. There's nothing wrong. But bro,
Okay.
time no day. You understand?
Right.
Okay, at least out of me, I did 12 schools. But when the officer asked me, he said someone is trying to enter, but the studio is full, 10 people. Oh, the studio is so those who are trying to join, please just relax. The studio is full. The studio, you just notified me. The studio is full. Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, me, I did 12 schools, but I told the officer that I did 3 schools. Just
Okay.
but no time no deal, bro. There are people behind me.
Sure.
So just mention
Yes.
3 out of the 7 schools and
That's
bro,
good. All right.
let's go. So after that,
Okay.
we just mentioned the ones you admitted to. So let's say, I did 3 schools, you admitted to 2 and 1 did not, or you admitted to all the 3.
Oh yes.
But the officer said, Kale, you are a good student. All the 3 give admission. Wow.
Yeah.
You understand, bro?
Yes.
So
Yes.
in the interview, you are going to make yourself a bigger man. And if that's how are you going to pay for your deficit? Let your sponsor be a big man.
Okay.
You understand? Because
Okay.
the visa officer, they will be moved by what they'll hear.
Do
It's
here.
like going to chase a woman. If you're going to your wife, the way you chase your wife for her to get a job, that's the same way you're going to use it to get a visa. So make your wife so sweet. I gained admission to 3 universities and they all gave me good scholarship, but I chose this. So after mentioning all the 3, then I got admission to all the 3, but I chose the university you are going with. Then you still come up with why you chose the university. Then you talk about the scholarship they gave you. You talk about the class size or the program flexibility. Like what makes the program in that school unique as compared to the other 2 schools you applied.
Okay.
Then you can talk about the professor you're going to work with. Maybe because you send code emails to the professor, your research work align with this professor, and that is how you're able to secure graduate assistantship of what you need to speak. And how you're going to pay for deficit. I think I really love it. And even with the scholarship, I love it. When you spoke about the scholarship, it was very impressive. You spoke to us about your cost of attendance. Then you also spoke about the amount of scholarship you got, $60-something thousand. I like it. And with the deficit, you said my deficit of 20-something. Speak in numbers so that the visa officer will know that you are a clever student. Don't go and say my deficit will be catered. Deficit of how much? Deficit of how much? I chose this university because I was awarded a scholarship. Scholarship of how much? You need to speak in figures. Scholarship of how much? Deficit of how much? You understand? So if you're able to do that, then the visa officer will know that you are in business. Yes, you are in business. And I like, for that side, I really like it. So, bro, there's more room for improvement. Tomorrow, join at the same time. Tomorrow will be 3 p.m.
3 p.m. So that will be 7
p.m. in Ghana. Yes.
Okay.
So, kindly work on it. Tomorrow, join us. Please make sure all the 16 questions.
I'll be going through now. Before I sleep.
Yes, finish with them before you come tomorrow, because tomorrow, if they're not performing up to expectation, I'm gonna fight with you. Tomorrow,
I'll do my best.
All right. So all right. Guys.
Sure.
Before I go to the next person, let's go through a transcript. Let's see how those who went to the interview, they have fed their transcript, the kind of questions this officer asked them. So let's go through one of them and see how it went. I saw this. Yeah, I think I've seen it. The visa was approved, and this was his second time. This is the second attempt. And Joseph, when I asked, I made a video on if you are coming to the interview on your second attempt, how you're going to respond. I think 2 days ago I did a live stream on that. Kindly watch that because I did not really like your responses. You understand? I did not like your responses on that. Yeah, please kindly watch the other live stream. So guys, the live stream that we make, the reason why we save it on YouTube is for you to be going through them. Once we are done, go through is for you. People came and also shared their words. I corrected them. So please kindly also be checking the other live stream. And it was top and it was an Indian lady. The university is John Hopkins University. Wow, that's a great university, John Hopkins. And the course is what? MPH, which is Masters in what? Public Health. He got a funding of $32,000 and a deficit of what? 72. Hey!
Hey! I
don't know why these universities, what do you call it? Those top class universities. And I remember one lady that I trained before I started with my live stream. She was also going to have is it Harvard? Yeah, Harvard University.
Those schools are very expensive.
Yeah, probably Masters in Public Health, and she's also paying $100 and something thousand just a year.
This is very expensive.
Going for Empower loan of $50,000 and a family funding of $22,000. So interview today, the line moved very fast with a lot of approvals. See, with a lot of approvals. So all those who were approved were students who had good scholarship and they trained themselves. Yes, so that's it. Scholarship, partial scholarship, or full scholarship, and you have good training or good. You came for live session. You were trained. And he said the Asian woman or the Chinese woman were denying people. We had 15 people in a row, annoying the guy before me, almost annoying the Indian lady. After his visa was approved, he was insisting the lady takes his research question to read them. She kept saying she can't, and this guy kept insisting for 2 minutes. In my head, you've been approved. You won't keep quiet and go. You want to jinx it to some of us. Okay, pass me your documents, and he pass me your passport and I-20, and he did. And hi, he said hi, lovely afternoon to you, and he said afternoon. I can see you have a third of your cost of attendance funded by the school. Congratulations! You see why it's always good to have scholarship. This officer realized that this person had a $32,000 scholarship. The visa officer congratulated him. So if you have good scholarship, these officers are happy that your scholarships are competitive. If you have just good scholarship, this office, and if the moment this officer tells congratulations for getting scholarship, just know that your 90% was approved. She's going to approve you. You understand?
Yes.
And he said, thank you. How are you going to fund your deficit? I've secured an educational loan of $50,000 from Empower, and my maternal uncle in the person of XYZ will cater for the rest. As the only medical doctor in the family, he is proud of my achievements. You see, he's telling why the sponsor will sponsor him. I always say that if you go for the interview and ask how you're going to pay for the deficit, after telling the name of your sponsor and how you're connected, let's say how you're related to your sponsor, what he does and his annual income, after that, tell the visa officer why your sponsor will sponsor you. Don't let the visa officer ask you. You understand? So that is what he's saying. He said he's a medical doctor in the family. He's only the medical doctor, and he's proud of his achievement. He has sponsored me ever since my dad felt ill and stopped working for about 14 years now. He catered for my expenses in medical school, including a medical trip to a Czech Republic in 2017. You see how he was able to connect his sponsor. So guys, that's how you also have to do. How do you intend to pay the loan? What's the interest rate? Joseph, I hope you are listening to this side.
Yes.
I ask you this question. I ask you.
Yes.
He said at a fixed annual interest rate of 15%, 15.9%, and a span of 11 years for repayment. I intend to pay it earlier through the following. My paid steady leave salary, which will be 100% committed to pay the loan whilst in school. And then, so I always say that if you are going for Empower, make sure your company you are traveling on a steady limit pay. So that by the end of the 2 years, that 2 years, your salary, at least it can pay like 10% of the loan. You understand? Yeah. So Joseph, try and create a story around that side and add it to
Okay.
your story. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And he said my paid steady leave salary, which will be 100% committed to paying the loan whilst in school. And then when I return, I'll take up a senior role in my current facilities with a 40 to 50% increment in my salary. I'd also take up a medical director position in my family-owned medical center where I'll earn a total of ... The facility will also embeds me with 10% of the tuition. I'd earmark 50% of my salary to pay the loan and the lump sum of what to be paid by me as well. So that sounds like a plan. Your family hospital, how many beds does they have? They have 20 beds. What special service do you render in that facility? It is a dialysis unit where we specially see patients with end-stage kidney diseases, dialysis, and all of them. We also have a surgical unit and an OPD. That's great. I'm approving on your visa. You see how this guy was able to connect his story and how he was going to. You see, the reason why a lot of people are denying him is they not. You see, the visa officer that this sounds like plan. So let the visa officer know that you have planned on how you're going to pay back the loan. Most students don't plan well, and they don't plan on how they are going to pay back the loan. So because of that, visa officers deny Empower students a lot. So people will be like, Ghana, then take Empower to Ghana. It's not true. You can take Empower to Ghana only if you have a good story or you have a nice plan to tell the officer how you're going to pay back the loan. If you're able to do that, why not? You understand? Why not? So that's it. So this guy was approved. I'm sure we're gonna receive him in the US very soon. All right. So please, the next person, if you are ready, unmute yourself and let's keep it
Hello.
rolling. Who is
Hello,
it?
Joshua.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name, I'm Francis.
All right. Are you ready
Good
for the
evening.
interview? Or you have a
Yes,
question?
today be. Oh no, there's no question. But today be my first time joining your
Oh,
mock session.
okay.
So
Welcome.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for the
All
opportunity.
right. So
God
is
bless you.
your first time coming to the embassy?
Yeah, this is my first time coming here, please.
Can you tell us about your undergraduate education?
Okay. So I had my HND at Accra Technical University from the year 2012 to the year 2015. I graduated in the year 2015 and then had my national service at the University of Ghana campus, where I actually enrolled in my next degree, which is a top-up degree in marketing. So, and I ended in the year 2021. So I'm currently working with the University of Ghana as a marketing officer.
So how did you hear about this university?
Well, I heard about this university through online search and through a referral by a friend to me. So, and I connected to the school and asked them about the program. So I was able to apply into the program and I got admitted into the program.
Why did you choose this university?
Well, I chose this university. Hello, can I ask a question? Do you think I should mention the
interview?
Okay, sorry. So, please, if you can come again with the question.
The question is, why did you choose this university?
Okay, so I chose this university because the University of Toledo in Ohio is the one in the region to have offered both applied business analytics and then business analytics courses. So, and I'll be working with Dr. Rahel Scoffer, who's research on using prescriptive analysis to actually predict consumer demand, consumer trend, and marketing performance, which will make that will make a well-informed decision towards data mining and then data business intelligence management.
How many schools do you apply to?
I actually applied to 3 schools, namely the University of Colorado in Boulder and Georgia State University, and then the University of the University of Toledo in Ohio, please.
Why? Tell me about your program.
So my program is a 3-year program, and then I'll be taking courses like data mining, analytics. I'll be taking a business intelligence management. I'll be taking courses like prescriptive data analysis, and then it's a 36 credit hours, which in the first semester I'll be taking 9 credit hours, and then my second semester to 9 credit hours.
What will this program do for you?
So with applied business analytics, I'll be able to acquire the knowledge in business intelligence management, prescriptive data analysis, data mining. That will make me make informed data-driven decisions in relation to consumer demands, trends, needs, and then marketing performance. Upon which I will return to Ghana to take up a higher role as a business analyst.
What are your plans after school?
So my plan is to quickly return back to Ghana after successful completion of this program, where I'll be equipped with myself with the practical knowledge in data mining, business intelligence management, and prescriptive data analysis to help me come back to Ghana and then help businesses use data. To help businesses do make well-informed data-driven decisions to help organizations grow.
What do you do for a living?
I currently work with the University of Ghana as a marketing officer for the past 7 years. In my roles are I do marketing research, digital marketing. Please.
Can you tell us about your undergraduate education?
So, like I said earlier, I started my HND at Accra Technical University in the year 2012, and I graduated in the year 2015. From there, I had my national service from the year 2015 up to the year 2016, and then had my top up at the University of Ghana from the year 2019 to 2021. Throughout the period after my national service, I've been working with the University of Ghana up to now.
Why do you want to study in the US and not your home country?
Well, I would love to study in the US because US is one of the largest when it comes to business and quality education. And also, faculties within this school are well equipped with a diverse background in business analytics. So I choose to pursue this course in the United States.
Do you know anybody in the US?
Please, no, I don't know anyone in the US aside my designated school official in the name of Annie Bennett.
So how are you able to pay your service fee if you don't know anybody in the US?
So I've actually connected to her through an email where I informed her about the payment of the services. So she was willing to help, and then she helped me pay the services.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married, but I have a fiancée who had a child for me, and I plan to return to Ghana and then get married to her.
All right, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for your time.
So you can ask your question now. Yeah, you can ask your question.
Hello.
Yeah, you can ask your question. I think you said
the question that I wanted to actually. Yes, the question I wanted to ask is from the beginning. I wanted to ask, I'm supposed to actually mention the school before I actually proceeded by the answers. So that's what I wanted to ask. So, but it's fine. I got it. So that's basically okay.
Okay, thank you. Guys, how do you see his interview? Any comments, any suggestion, any opinion on his responses? You can unmute yourself and share your thoughts about his interview.
Anyone has permission to speak?
Yeah, anyone can speak, please.
Yes.
All right. So, per my understanding of the US visa interview, especially the F1 visa interview, the moment you murmur, like you try to contemplate or you are thinking about what to say, it's a sign of something fishy, something you actually prepared, or you are actually now trying to recollect.
Okay.
All right, so I asked someone recently, and he was like, if they ask you, what does your mother do for a living? Not per se the interview. Naturally, when they ask you, what does your mother do for a living? You'd be able to say, for instance, my mom is a fishmonger. She sells fish at the market. She earns a living of, let's say, 50 cedis a day, and she's able to cater for my family together with all my other siblings. That way, they know it's a genuine response. It's something that came naturally. And then with how you were trying to recollect certain English words, you were trying to find, I don't know, vocabularies to make your whole interview seem like you are an English intellect. I think that wouldn't call for a visa approval. So that's my only.
Yeah. Thank you so much, boss.
Yes. So any other suggestion so that we go to the next person? So if there's no suggestion, I think this is your first time. So what I'm not gonna talk much. For me, it wasn't. You did well. It's your first time, so you did well. It's normal. Anyone's first time. It's not gonna be easy. Your responses, but you just having the confidence alone to come and allow yourself to be interviewed. That alone is what enough. And life, we all start from somewhere. In order for you to be a perfectionist, you need to start from somewhere. And so it was great having you here. Here we don't criticize anybody. We don't beat anybody. We don't make you feel bad. We believe there's room for improvements for everybody. For me, I remember my first time. I was shivering. My responses. I didn't know what I was even saying. You understand? I didn't know what I was saying. Yeah. So it all starts from day one. You build yourself. Then I know some other days we're gonna build you up. So what I would advise that you go through. I've made a video on 16 questions and answers. 16 questions visa officer ask and how you're going to respond to them. It's on my channel. Get JC Consult and watch the video. Get a pen and a jotter. So this goes to all the people. If you are here this your first time, this advice goes to you. Get a pen and a jotter. Write all the 16 questions and answer them. And when you are done, you can give it to your girlfriend or anybody who is close to you, your brother, your mother, your father, whoever. Give the questions to them. Let them ask you these 16 questions and see if your responses are exactly what you have written. Right now, I always say that at least every day, let somebody ask you 10 times every day, 10 times, minimum 10 times. And right now, I was able to ask you just once. So right now, you have 9 times to do that. Only when you've gotten your jotter, written all the 16 questions and answer. So when you give your questions and the answers to your anybody who is close to you, and they will be looking through, they'll be monitoring. They will ask you, why did you choose this university? And the answer you've written, if you're not saying according to exactly what is written there, that means there's still more room for improvement. You get it? So please don't think you come on the live stream. Because the live stream, you need to interview other people as well. I cannot train you. I cannot ask you 10 times. If you understand, you only have just one time or one chance to do it. So when you are done with this live stream, you can also join other live stream. It's not compulsory to only join my live stream. If you see on the Study Abroad group live, join it. Go and let them interview you to train yourself. And aside that, give the questions to somebody close to you, or you can even type it on your phone. Or type it, send it to somebody, a friend. If the person is far from you, let the person call the person on phone and let them be going through the questions and you'll be answering them. And that is how you're going to increase your self-confidence. Because today's topic is how to increase your self-confidence. And this is the tricks. So please, if I give you an assignment and you're not doing it, you're doing your whole arm. But at the end of the day,
respiratory therapist.
It's gonna be your name on the visa, not mine. But for me, I am here to assist and guide you so that your dream will come to pass. So if you also don't do the assignment, if you don't do it, then I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
So
thank you so much.
Coming.
So, but my date is actually next week. Next.
Your interview is next week.
Next week. Yeah, next week.
All right. So tomorrow I'm going to inspect the 16 questions and your responses.
Sure. All right,
Then
that's
you will
fine.
try and join us every day. I'm going to be live
Yeah,
every
I
day.
will.
So try and join us.
I will.
All right. So before we
Thank
go
you
to
so
the next
much.
person, thank you for coming, and tomorrow we'll be expecting you. Same time, 7
Yeah,
p.m.
sure.
GMT. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
You're
sure.
welcome. Wow, my mom is calling. All right. So we just gonna take the transcript. Then we go to the next person, because the transcript is for people who went to the interview and the kind of questions they were asked. So it's more like a passport interview or passport. Anybody who's preparing for any exams, you need to go through what past questions, because you're going to ask similar what questions. So this is interview passport. This is interview passport. So this person visa was approved and it's Accra, Ghana, and 27th, and the time was 1 p.m. Cost of attendance 34,440. Zero funding and deficit of 434. Hey, this person did not get funding at all. And this Master of Science in Industrial Engineering, Southern Illinois University, Indian woman, she approved all the 3 people ahead of me. I always say that whether the people ahead of you were approved or not, it does not have any influence on what your interview. Which is at the back of your mind. If those ahead of you were denied, it doesn't mean you be denied. We have different destinies, different program, different school, different story, different destiny. Please. All right. And they ask, good afternoon, and how will you be covering for your deficit? My mom keeps calling. I'll call her after this live stream. I'll be funding part of my deficit with an amount of 6,500 USD that I have been able to save for the past 5 years working as an engineer. You see, most the US really support what STEM programs. So if you're going with a STEM program and you don't have funding and you have a good story, you see, I always talk about good story. Sometimes you might have partial funding or zero funding. If you have a good story, visa officer will approve you. That's why I always say that the visa officers, it's not about documents. It's about the story and how you are planned and how you're going to talk about it and how you train yourself. You understand? Yeah. So the remaining deficit of 27,000 will be covered by my uncle in the person of so and so. He owns limited, which provide logistics and haulage service to oil and gas firm. You see how this person is hyping his uncle. It might be true or it might not be true. That's what I'm saying. Even if you are lying, you should be able to defend the lie. You understand? Yes. He has sponsored anyone outside the United States before. Has he sponsored anyone outside the US? He said, no, please. I'll be the first person. What's your brother doing in the state? He's pursuing, probably when he was filling this DS-160, he said, and when they asked, do you know anybody in the US? He said, his brother is in the US. So the visa officer asked, what's your brother doing in the state? He said his pursuit is fully funded PhD program at Baylor College of Medicine. Visa officer stays and begins to type. You understand? I quickly then added, his research is into counselor cells. Wow, visa officer smart on both. He said, congratulations, I am approving your visa. I'm approving your visa. So guys, this is what we are seeking, or we are hoping or praying that most of you will go and your visa will also be approved. Yeah, so yeah, so guys, let's go to the next question. Oh, the next person to be interviewed. Let's go. If you're ready, unmute yourself and let's keep it. My mom keeps calling, so I'm just gonna do maybe 2 people, then we end the live. I'm just gonna do 2 people, then we end the live. Yeah, hello, welcome. What's your name?
Good evening.
Good
My
evening.
name
What's
is
your name?
Mercy.
Mercy.
Yes, please.
All right.
And
thanks.
I'm new here.
Sorry?
I'm new here. I saw the link on the page. I decided to join.
Oh, so this is your first time?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay, okay. So thank you for coming. Which university are you going to?
I'm going to Marshall University.
What? Asha.
Marshall University.
What program?
Master of Arts in Mathematics with a concentration in applied statistics.
What's the cost of attendance?
40,000. Okay, I don't know. I've forgotten the exact amount, but it's 40,000 plus.
Like seriously, when is your interview?
25th July.
And you've forgotten your cost of attendance. For real? For real? For real? if you have your I-20 beside you, kindly check. We are waiting for you. Copy your I-20
Okay.
right away and check it, please. It's very important. If you're going for an interview, you don't know your cost of attendance. It's a no to the visa officer, please. So kindly check it right now before we continue. And so did you get any scholarship as you are searching for your I-20? Did you get any scholarship? Oh, she's searching for the I-20. So guys, please, you need to know your school. You need to know, and I mean, if I were you, go to your university's website, read everything, especially in your department. Go to your department's website, read everything about the department, and read everything. The school, that's the school you've chosen, and that's the school you're going to. Go to your university's website, read every information. Me, when I was going for my interview, I was reading every day. I'll check the university news and see what is going on in the university. You need to be passionate about the school because that's the school you chose. You need to love the school. If you are chasing a girl, you always check up on a girl. Hey, babe, I'm checking up on you. I'll be eating. That's the same way. If you're applying for schools, you need to love the school. Check up on the school. Read the university's website. What is going on in the school? Any updates in the school? You understand? Know your cost of attendance. Know your deficit. Know your scholarship. You should know your sponsor's name, what he does, his annual income. You understand? And why you think your sponsor will sponsor you. All these are very important. You can't go without it. You understand? So please kindly do that. Check. So if you are ready to, let's unmute yourself. As Mercy is looking for I-20, anybody can unmute themselves and let's keep it rolling. If you're ready to be interviewed, unmute yourself because you're going to be the last person.
Hello. Yeah, please, I've seen it, so we can proceed.
So, Mercy, when you check, what's the cost of attendance?
40,852.
Please, it should be at the back of your mind. It should be at the back of your mind. And
okay.
What's the tuition? The tuition only. How much is your tuition? Tuition only. Mercy, can you hear me? Tuition only. Mercy, what's your tuition for a year? Mercy, can you hear me? It looks like Mercy's network is bad. Any other person can unmute themselves and let's keep it rolling. If you're on live stream, I'm seeing Francis, I'm seeing Nana Yao, I'm seeing Terry Amwa.
Hello.
Yeah, Mercy.
Yeah.
Can you tell us?
Since when I speak, it's like I can't be heard. Hello. I was mentioning the tuition only is 20.
Your network, it just cut. It said 20 and it went off. You did not hear that. Currently, you can try and reposition yourself. Probably where you are, the network is bad. So try and reposition, or you can go out or something like that. Or you are saying you don't want your house switches to hear your mock interview. Oh God. Any other person, you can unmute yourself. As Mercy is trying to relocate and get a better place to get a better service.
All right, so I have a question before.
Yeah, you can ask. Mercy, hold on. Let the person ask. Try
Okay,
to.
sure.
So,
Let's do that.
so I inferred from someone.
Uh-huh.
Let's take this scenario. The person is going for an undergrad program, but then the person has already done an undergrad program here in Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
Is it advisable for the person to include that the undergrad program he or she did in the DS 160, or he or she has to take that out in order to get him or herself into like unnecessary kind of
Unnecessary kind of.
questions, because that can bring about a whole lot of questions which probably you might
Because
not be able to.
you are the person. That's why anytime somebody is denying visa, I always say that it's not a visa, it's you.
Yeah,
Like you're growing. You were 10 years last year. This year you are 11 years, or you are
exactly.
20 last year. We are all growing. You can't do undergraduate and go to another undergraduate. It doesn't work that way. We are all
All right.
growing. You understand?
Yeah.
So, and if you're going to do an undergraduate, I don't think it's advisable to put that you've already done. But you can do that only if, to me, if you have good scholarship and you have a good story, because if you're able to do that, visa officer will ask you, why are you going for another undergraduate? If you have a good
Exactly.
story, that one, yeah, if your story is good and you have good scholarship, it's always about good scholarship, or you have a traveling experience and you have a very strong home ties. You can put that you did an undergraduate in tech and you're still going for an undergraduate, but you should be able to, let's say, after your undergraduate, let's say I did geography, and we have my family, we have a family hospital, and after university, I've been working at a hospital for like 2 or 3 years. So you realize that nurses in the hospital, maybe you were let's say, okay, fine, you did finance or accounting in K University or MBA, and after that you were an accountant at your family hospital. But the way the nurses were showing love to patients, it made you start loving the nursing job. So you want to go and do degree in nursing, another degree in a different field. So that's where your motivation is coming from. And probably you have a good scholarship. At least that one makes sense. So with that one, you can put on the DS 160. We are changing program. You didn't have good scholarship. You don't have home tie. You're not married. You don't have kids in the country, and that's second as home tie. And you've not traveled before. You don't have scholarship. For me, I don't think it depends on your story.
Oh, okay. The
Your
story just
story
needs to
will
be
be whether
solid.
you determine whether you have to put it on the DS 160 or not. But for me,
All right.
if you don't have good funding or you don't have funding at all, I will not advise that put it there. It's a denier.
Okay. Say
Yes.
your funding is about 75%
Sure,
on
it's
tuition.
about 75%, and you
On
want,
tuition only.
yeah, good, no problem. You can,
Okay.
and you have a good reason why you want to change or you want to do a second undergraduate, undergraduate degree, bro. Why not? You can put on the DS 160 and explain to the visa officer, oh, I did this and I'm going to do this again because of this and that reason. I'm passionate about this because I've worked with this company, and because of that, I've become very passionate. I want to learn this. And that's the new career, or that's the new dream for you. The visa officer cannot deny you, and it cannot stop you from achieving your dream. You understand? But no, the school have given admission, they've given you scholarship, 75%. And that's your dream to do that course. And that's why you're stressing. But for me, I believe you have a degree, there's no need to do another degree further and do your master's. You understand? All right. So Nancy, you can unmute yourself and let's, I hope your answer is question. I hope your question has been answered. Oh, God.
Oh yeah, it has.
I hope you are fine.
I'm perfect.
I hope I was making sense.
You made a lot of sense.
All right. So Mercy.
Hello.
All right, Mercy. Let's keep it rolling. Is your first time
Okay.
coming to the
Yes, please.
And you said your interview is July 25th.
Yes.
All right. So that means you have like 25 days to go. All the best.
Thank you.
For the live stream. Come and join us.
Sure. Okay.
So can you tell us about your undergraduate education?
Okay. So I read my undergraduate education at the University of Cape Coast, where sorry, please let me start again. So I had my bachelor's degree from the University of Cape Coast, where I read mathematics and statistics. and I graduated with a second class upper. I also emerged as the best female graduate student for my program year batch. And this gave me the opportunity to serve as a teaching assistant during my national service at the Department of Statistics at the
Which year
University
did
of
you
Cape
graduate?
Coast. Hello.
Which year did you graduate?
I graduated in 2023. I completed in 2022, but we had our graduation in 2023.
So what are you going to do in the US?
I'm going to the US to pursue a 2-year Master of Arts in Mathematics program with a concentration in applied statistics, which will enable me with the skills, and the abilities to take up a position as an assistant lecturer upon my return at the University of Cape Coast, Department of Statistics.
So how did you hear about this?
Please come again.
How did you hear about this university?
This university was recommended to me, but this university was recommended to me by one of my lecturers during my national service year. So upon the recommendation, I also took the step of going to search it on the internet, and I also read about the school. I went to the Department of Mathematics. I read about their various programs, and I found out that their curriculum combines the theory and the practicality. So I decided to apply to the school. And also, I found that there's a professor in the school whose research interest aligns with mine. So I decided to apply, and then I got admission into the school.
So why did you choose this university? Mercy, can you put on your video? We want to see you.
Okay.
In the interview, you're going to be face to face with the police officer. So please, if you come, let's see you watch. So if you answer the question, you need to be watching me and be answering it to build your confidence. So that when you go, you can be looking. One guy yesterday, I was asking him, and he was looking at the other side. No, please, you need to be watching the police officer's eyeball to eyeball, so that they know that you are fully, that what you are saying is not lies, and you are fully prepared. All right, so let's keep going.
Okay.
Why this university? Why did you choose this university?
I specifically chose Marshall University because of the professor.
You're not looking into my eyes, Mercy.
Maybe it's because of my glasses, so I've taken it off.
Okay. I want you to be looking into my face.
Okay.
Why did you choose this university?
I specifically chose this university because my research interest aligns with that of Professor Alfred Akinsete, who is a faculty member at the university.
How many schools did you apply?
I applied to 3 schools, namely Bowling Green State University, New Mexico State University, and Marshall University. I gained admission into all these 3 schools, but I decided to choose Marshall University because my research interest aligns with that of Professor Alfred Akinsete.
Tell me about your program.
I am expected to complete a 30 credit hour for my program, and also expected to take up courses such as Advanced Calculus 1 and 2, Regression Analysis, Probability and Statistics, Biostatistics, Data Mining, and in Programming, and an Introduction to Programming.
What will this program do for you?
This program will equip me with the necessary skills and ability to take up a position as an assistant lecturer upon my return to Ghana at the University of Cape Coast Department of Statistics. And then it will also equip me with the necessary skills needed to really advance in my project, which is applying machine learning techniques in clinical prediction models. And then I plan of living with the Minister of Health, whereby we can use these prediction models in these big hospitals in the nation. These prediction models will help detect the chances at which a person stands at getting a disease. And then with this in the long run is.
What do you do for a living?
I currently work as a research assistant at the Department of Statistics, University of Cape Coast.
So why don't you study your country? Why do you want to study in the US and not your home country?
A degree from the US is globally recognized. And then the US don't only focus on the theory aspect, but it also gives us the opportunity to explore the practicalities. To explore the practicalities of the theories that we are learning. And then globally, the US has universities that have state-of-the-art facilities and laboratories that aid in learning and exploring the practicalities of every theory that we are learning.
How are you able to secure a scholarship?
I submitted a very competitive graduate application, and then I kept in constant communication. I was in constant communication with the faculty members, and I expressed my interest in the assistantship. I also submitted a resume and then a statement of purpose which lists out my research interest, and it also outlines my experience as a teaching assistant. I was later emailed for an interview, and then after the interview I was selected for the assistantship program.
Do you have any deficit?
Yes, I have a deficit of $10,854, which will be covered by my uncle, who goes in the person of Mr. Alfred Johnson. He is a senior lecturer at the University of Mines and Technology. He owns 2 hostels. He's into small scale mining, and he also owns a poultry farm. He earns an annual salary of $150,000. My uncle has agreed to sponsor my deficit in the US because he is intrigued by the fact that I am the only female in the family who is going to pursue a program in the STEM field.
That's great. Do you know anybody in the US?
Aside my designated school official and then my graduate programs coordinator, I do not know anybody in the US.
Are you married?
I am not married. However, I have a fiance who has come to do my knocking, and after my 2-year master's program, I will return to the country and have the white wedding.
Do you have a kid?
No, I do not have a kid.
All right, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
So guys, how do you see Mercy's interview? Any suggestion? Can you share your opinion? Mercy, I'm sure today is your first time.
Yes, please. Today is my first time.
Is your first time on my live session, or is your first time somebody is asking you questions?
Okay, this is my second time joining a mock interview section like this. But yesterday, I had a friend of mine do a one-on-one mock interview. And then also, I have been searching for the questions that they normally ask, and then I try to tailor it in my own, I like to suit my own story. So I've been reading through.
That to suit your own story. Have you written them down? Do you have a journal?
Yes.
Have you written it down?
I've typed it on my laptop. Not all questions, but some of them, and I'm still typing more questions as I come across.
You said your interview is 25th?
Yes, please.
So I've made a video on 16 questions based off Sesame should ask. I would advise you to check out a video on my channel and just keep on typing. Write each question, you respond. The reason why I prefer the jotter is because you can type it on your machine, but I prefer your paper. Or if you can give your laptop to somebody, maybe, I don't know. But if it's a jotter or a paper, you can give it to somebody. That person can be asking you, or you understand. Or if you have anybody close to you, you can type it on your phone, send it to a friend every day. Let the person ask you 10 times. For me, I advise 10 times. Because on this live session, other people, you just only have one chance. But with your friend, you can do 9 extra times so that it will be 10 times a day. I advise 10 times a day. Because repeating it 10 times is going to build your brain, and it's going to build you up to build your self-confidence. Because today's topic is how to build your self-confidence. And it only comes when you keep training. That is why today we can say 2 and 2, 2 to 4. Because when you want to be nursery or kindergarten, we keep saying it over and over and over again. That's how we still, even I'm 32, I'm able to still say 212, 224, 236. Why? Because I did it repeatedly. So please get a pen and a jotter. Those who are here for the first time, get a pen and a jotter. I've made a video, 16 questions and answers. What the video, answer all the 16 in a jotter. So even after this live session, you can give it to anybody who is close to you. Then the person will be asking you. If you're not answering exactly what you've written, then please, you are not. There's more room for improvement, and that's it.
Okay.
Only take back the sheet. Keep reading through. I will not advise you to memorize. I will not advise you to memorize. But if you memorize, it's good. But sometimes if you memorize, you get to the embassy, and the visitor will say, cut you. You might forget, but it should be part and parcel of you. When you keep what? Training. Come every day, I'll be live, 7 p.m. GMT. Sometimes if I'm not coming live on 7, I'll come live at 8 p.m. So please, just subscribe to the channel. So anytime I come, you are going to be notified. So most of YouTube will notify, JC Consult to be coming live in the next 30 minutes. So if you are in your boyfriend's place, you just quickly rush and go home so that so that you do the interview. Am I lying? Yes. Because YouTube will notify that, JC Consult to be coming live in the next 30 minutes. Yeah. And always make sure your data, Ghana for pay data, doing too much. I can't remember the data. Please put on your data.
We will do that.
Okay, we're Ghana power. They be a Ghana for the data. So please, maybe I'll take the last person. Then we call it a day tomorrow. Come
please, any other.
Sorry.
Please, any comments on my session?
Yeah, I think overall you did well. Here we believe that there's more room for improvement. So the more you are training yourself, that is how your self-confidence will be built. So generally you did well, but I would advise that you watch the 16 questions because I don't want to, and I've done other live stream, and each live stream has a topic that I discuss. So out of the 16 questions, every day I come live and talk about one of the questions. That's what today's question is, how to build the self-confidence. Tomorrow I'm going to do something different. Every day so watch my previous live streams. You don't have to be sleeping. No, don't say it's 9 p.m. in Ghana. No, you can sleep now. Wake up 12 to 4. Midnight bundle is cheap. $1, 1 CD is 1 gig or something. I don't know if MTN still. That was 2 years ago. That I was enjoying that package. So sleep right now. After this, when you're done with your live session, you can choose to go or listen to other people, or you can sleep.
Okay.
Wake up 12 to 4. Be watching the other live streams. Get your pen and paper. You have to be serious. You need to be very passionate about this, and because this can change your life. And it means something else. I don't joke with it. You understand? Okay. So every night I was the house watchman. I was the one who was. Not everybody's sleeping. I am, because I know. And today I'm in America, and those who are sleeping today, they are calling me back at $70. Why? Because I was not sleeping. I was chasing my dream, and today the dream has been fulfilled. And today I've been able to start a YouTube channel. Assisted 10. Right now I have 10,000 subscribers. So we can see that at least 10,000 people have been blessed from my agency. You understand? Yeah. So that's it. If you have a dream, you don't have to sleep. Unless your dream, you don't believe in your own dream. That one you can sleep. I have no problem. You can sleep. When you go, you'll be denied. I have no problem. But if you have your dream, you are serious about your dream, please, there's no time to sleep. And don't only watch my videos. If there are other videos that you think is helpful on YouTube or TikTok or anywhere, watch them. It's going to help you, man. Invest. Like, you have to pay the price. Invest in yourself. Please, the next person. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Tomorrow we'll be expecting you. The next person. Because there's no time. My mom is calling me. Mommy's boy. All right. So the next person. The last person for the day. Then tomorrow. Tomorrow, guys, 7 p.m. sharp. Come early. 7 p.m. Come early. And let's keep it rolling. Let me take the last transcript. This person was approved on 27th, and the embassy is Accra, Ghana, and the University of North Dakota State University. The deficit is for 6,000. That's why I always say that get good scholarship. Let your deficit be small. 6,000 is good. Then you will definitely be approved. Good morning. Pass me your documents. What are you going to do in the US? I'm going to pursue a PhD program in transportation and supply chain management at North Dakota State Visa Officer CAT. So sometimes when you keep coming to my distance, after the third or fourth time, I will not allow you to speak everything. You speak, I cut you, because when you go to the interview, you'll be cutting you, because when the visa officer know what the information or the fact they want, once they get it, they'll cut you. There's no need to continue because there's no time. There are people behind you. So what will the program do for you? I remember Mercy asked you, what will the program do for you? It will provide me with more knowledge in the area of supply chain optimization, enabling me to become a supply chain analyst, to be able to tackle the delays we face in our healthcare delivery. What do you do currently? I am a supply chain officer at what hospital or whatever. What's your salary? 10,100 Ghana cedis. What does the company do? It's the construction company. How did you get your personal funding? Saving from my job as a supply manager. And he said, visa officer, is it the same programs you applied last time and went to check something on the wall? I think she wanted an info from a paper she has pasted. Same discipline, but different school. This school has given me tuition waiver and assistantship. I will be keeping your document. Take this sheet on how you will get it back. The rest, I didn't hear anything. When the visa is approved, the rest, here. And I think I had that experience when the visa said, I'm approving your visa. The others, I did not hear anything. Because me, what I want to hear is I'm approving your visa. That's what I want to hear. The rest, I don't care. So, but please, when the visa officer tell you you are approved, please open your yes and listen. Listen, because I went home and I called a friend that now that my visa is approved, what am I supposed to do? The visa officer will tell you what the next step, because they're going to give it to DHL, and that's when you're filling your visa appointment to get date. They ask you, where do you want to pick up your visa when you're approved? And some people chose Kumasi, Accra, Takoradi, whatever. So if it's Accra, then you need to stay in Accra and get yours. And you need to check your email. DHL will email you that your passport or your visa is ready for what? Pick up. So for me, I waited. It was not coming. DHL was not sending me an email. So me too, I have to go and prepare. So I went to Kumasi. I went to Kumasi. I got there that night. I got to Kumasi. I got the emails. So I spent one day relaxing in Kumasi. The following day, I had to be in a bus, and I came to Accra, and I went to DH office and I picked it up. So that was my story. My visa was approved. So guys, that's it. And if nobody's showing up, I'm gonna end the live stream and call my mom. Thank you for coming. If I'm not subscribe so that anytime I'm coming live, YouTube will notify you that JC Consult will be coming live in the next 30 minutes. Wherever you are, rush home and join the live stream. How you are going to build your self-confidence. That was today's topic, and I believe we've learned something about how we are going to build our self-confidence and to get our visa approved. So guys, thank you all for coming, and tomorrow same time, let's meet, and it's gonna be fantabulous. See you guys tomorrow, and enjoy the rest of your evening.